Welcome to Lust Resist or Love Persist Read. This is where we examine who wants what and who needs something. Using erotic fantasy tarot, romantic tarot, affirmations for a bad A, affirmation cards for a bad A. First, the Lust card. Oh my goodness, it's the Ten of Cups. These two are having their way with each other on top of a flower-strewn platform. This is someone who knows how to throw down. Next, the Love card. We have the Hierophant, but it's in reverse. Someone is non-committal. They don't like to define relationships. They're afraid of being too traditional. They're a bit wiffle-waffle. There's lack of holiness and propriety. You never know what will come out of this person's mouth. We have someone who is all about love and someone who always has one foot out the door that you might not see, never no more. Well, let's look at the sparkles of attraction or repulsion, shall we, with the tiny universal weight tarot to find out more. In the past, we have the Page of Pentacles. They met as part of some type of financial opportunity or a talking to about money. In the present, we have another page. This is the Page of Action, the Page of Wands. So let me get this straight. There was some kind of business connection that evolved into hot passion on a media platform. And in the future, we have the Fool in reverse. They can't move on from one another. Nobody's going anywhere. They're like stuck together like Velcro, even though this person, this Hierophant in reverse, profane and half insane, really won't commit or define it. It just feels like this Ten of Cups person is their happiness. On this card, the dolphins are jumping out of the sky. The nymphs are being entertained. Is it a bit too good to be true? Well, let's get some more information on this Ten of Cups. They're not the sharpest tack because we have the King of Swords in reverse. They may know how to lay on their back, but their intelligence, not their strong suit. They just make things up. It looks a lot like lying, actually. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. They don't really work that hard. They just kind of expect the money to appear out of nowhere. And we have the Four of Swords. They need a lot of rest and relaxation, but they're kind of a blessing to be around. to tell you the truth. Let's get some insight into this non-Hierophant, shall we? They're clarified by the non-Hierophant. We have two Hierophants in reverse. They just will not be obvious. They have to be eccentric. They have to mix it up. They have to have their freedom. What could I say? Then we have the Devil in reverse. They break every pattern. They're a rule breaker. You can't take them at their word. Their word changes all the time. And then finally we have the Empress. They're like a magnet for abundance. They could fart and $100 bills would show up. Let's see the energy between them, shall we? We have the Two of Swords. It's like every day that they're together is their very first hookup. And they don't want to go anywhere, but they won't admit it. They're kind of in denial about how perfect they are for each other. Then we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like this is hot and heavy energy. They're haunted by each other. And finally, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands upright. They don't have any boundaries and they plan on going at it as long as the going at it is good. Wow. So, let's get their affirmations, shall we? This first person says, I can sit with big effing feelings and still be okay. Well, someone who has the Ten of Cups as kind of like their name placard, if you will, is all emotion all the time, and it's all good. It's divine. This next person, my goodness, says, I trust my inner light to guide me, even through the unknown, and rest is my secret weapon. I bloom best when I take time to breathe. This person is like a flash. They can be turned on and off, and they don't really know what's going on. It is best when they sit down and just anchor themselves, because most of the time they're scattered all over the place. Tell us more. Will this first person be okay? I'm worried. It says, I am a stubborn as S bad A who never gives up no matter how tough the going gets. This person is going to have feelings about the second person for a very long time. And as long as they can keep them entertained and kind of lie to themselves about what it is they truly want, I feel like they'll be blessed no matter what. Tell us about the second person, please. It says, I don't wait for opportunities, I create them. unbeknownst to the second person, they are in an opportunity and they are at their best while they're with this first person. And I'm not fooling around here. For some reason, this first person is so full of love and has so many feelings and never gives up. They're like the ultimate. And the second person, although they are restless and don't quite want to define anything, they find themselves becoming happier than they've ever been before. Their inner light is blooming and their breath is being held. Inside, they have every opportunity and their creative energy is just overflowing. What I see here is this first person is the best thing that ever happened to the second person. And the second person, they may not define it, but they won't be able to get up out of there, no matter how hard they try. So my final analysis is that their sparkles attract one another. And that is what is lovely and lusty today. Thank you and namaste.